Misfits. We're here at Nomnivore. This is actually, it's a funny little name. I kind of saw this booth as I kind of ran by it here, and it kind of caught my eye because he had a lot of stuff that was ADHD and dyslexic friendly, which you don't really see actually. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen in any of the booths before. So it kind of caught my eye, I walked over. I met a really, really awesome dude. He's going to tell you about some of the products he has here. This guy's awesome. I won't even get into all the stories he has about even just getting to the con and getting the product here. I'll let him tell you that yourself. Derek, would you introduce yourself, of course?
Hello, my name is Derek, and I'm kind of a weirdo in this whole game development market, which I really wish I wasn't. Mainly because I'm a mental health therapist turned game designer, specifically trying to create games that are not only super accessible to people, but can be used in a way that aren't just fun times, but great ways to build you up as a person. Yeah, so that's one of the reasons why I try and make everything that I create neurodivergent friendly, but not only that, I also try and make sure stuff that I do is also good in different ways for mental health. Well, I don't publicly advertise a lot of this. For example, my Everwind role-playing game series is done in a way that is playable by people who have anxiety disorders and PTSD, which is a fantastic way to bring people together that otherwise wouldn't have a chance to play these types of games.
That really caught me when we talked about Everwind. And I have a child who's on the spectrum, and I remember talking to you about it and everything. It was actually, and he couldn't even cover everything we'd want to, and we're going to do videos on this later, of how in-depth this system is, but also entirely modular, like you said, and you can add and take away pieces of the system so that people who have more difficulties learning, people who have more difficulties speaking, can play the same game, be involved with the same exact game, but have less to do or less to worry about, less systems to crunch through. And that's completely 100% unique. I was like, that is really, really awesome. Yeah, it just made me feel good, honestly, as a person. I was like, oh, that is really awesome that you thought of that.
I mean, you made me feel really great, too, as someone who actually recognized that. A lot of people are just like, that's cool, but, like, how do I bonk dragon with sword? And I'm like,
it's like, wait, what?
Yeah, it's there, but, like, look at how cool the other stuff is or something, Yeah. But the other really cool thing about this game that I really, really tried to push isn't just the fact that it's so modular, where everyone can customize how to play. One, make sure that meant everyone could still come together and play together as a group. So the modularity has a really cool secret to it, which is that every player, even the same group, can play the exact same, in the same group can play completely differently. Yeah. Someone could play it like a deck building game, someone could play it as a dice game. It really doesn't matter. It's just about your experience, and not only your experience, but to have a fun time learning off of each other.
That blew my mind. That really blew my mind. I was like, that is amazing that you can actually do that in the game. I've never seen that before.
I mean, I'm glad you call it amazing. Most other people just call me a giant math nerd, which is how I did that.
I'm a math nerd too, so it's okay.
Nice.
I feel you. Math nerds unite. Yeah, very good.
Good. Our powers combined, no one has friends.
Yeah. I also work in healthcare, so healthcare combined. Yeah, there you go. That's all very nice.
Underpaid and overworked.
Yes. I love it. Yeah. But you guys honestly have something special. I really, 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 really hope that I wish you all the success, and I'm going to help it make happen. Trust me.
Thank you.
I mean,
so much.
I consider you a friend already, man. No lies, I love absolutely what you're doing here, and maybe it helps to have somebody who recognizes what you're doing here, and I hope it helps you feel a little bit better that what you're doing, shows through to some people that recognize what you're doing isn't just I took D&D and look, it's prettier art, or it's a different system, or I'm using 5e and just doing this or whatever. It's an entirely different. It's an entirely different thing. It really is.
Yeah. So I super appreciate all that, but also for anyone who doesn't care about all these intricacies, don't worry about it. At the end of the day, all I really want you to be able to do is sit down and have a good time with your friends. You don't need to know anything's working for it to happen and have magic around it. Gaming is just that. It's about bringing as many people around the table as you can to have a good time. It doesn't matter what life you're from, what walks, whatever. And that's all this is. If all those nuances, all those intricacies just go over your head, cool. Have fun anyway.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that's at the end. That's why we're all here, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
And of course, product. Please come by his booth, Nomnivore Games. Did I say that right? Nomnivore. Nomnivore. Yes. I'm horrible at
that. No worries.
Nom. Yeah. So come by. Trust me. This stuff is awesome, and even if you're worried about how the game itself is beautiful, like the art, it isn't like he just slapped some art on there. The art is gorgeous. Everything from the cuteness of the deck builders, from Snack Attack to Dungeons and Dinos to Emberwind, all of it is gorgeous. This isn't like some guy in a high school just decided to slap. Everything here is gorgeous. You will not go wrong. come by and buy this guy's stuff. And if you can't, it's available online currently.
It definitely is available online, at least most of it. Some of it has been unfortunately lost on a train.
Oh yeah, no, we won't go there.
Yeah. But don't worry about all that. That's supposed to arrive the week right after Gen Con, so if you decide you want to pick up anything, it'll take us a week, but when it's here, we'll get it out to you immediately. And if anything, if you're at Gen Con, you don't even have to carry it around anymore because we'll just send it to your home.
Awesome.
But yeah, and where do you go? You can either go to amberwindgame.com if you're interested in my RPG, whereas if you are interested in my more casual, family-friendly games that will also make all your friends hate you, you want to go to nomnivoregames.com.
Awesome, man. Well, thanks for talking to me. I really appreciate all the time you spent, and it was fun talking to you. It was a little sad too at the same time talking with your stories.
Well,
maybe we'll do something on that another time.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey guys, thanks for attending all our con coverage here at Gen Con. We're about wrapping up at this Sunday, but we still got a little bit of time left. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and game on, guys.